Hello and welcome to episode 21. Food. Food. The questions and the answers you need to succeed. I have been waiting to do this series of episodes on food since I started this podcast 20 episodes ago. But I wanted to give you some general concepts and coaching concepts before I took right off into the hot topic of food and weight loss and energy and eating and all those things. So if you're new to the show, welcome. If you've been listening since the beginning, thank you. I appreciate it. And I've heard from several people that they're getting value from the show and sharing it with friends. And I just want to thank you for your support. So in the past 20 episodes, I have been talking about how to feel healthier and more balanced in any area of your life. And I have been talking about my 3-step process in doing that, which is step 1, take the right kind of action. Step 2, check your thoughts. And step 3, get the right kind of accountability and support. And I've done several episodes on how to take the right kind of action. And recently I've done some episodes on checking your thoughts. That was a game changer for me and one I fought. So if you haven't listened to those episodes, go back and do so. And then finally, getting the right kind of accountability and support is also key. And along the way, I've given you a lot of examples as I've gone through these 3-step processes. And I've said, whether your goal is to lose weight or get better sleep or exercise more or have more energy, you can do these things. But now we're going to get specific on certain areas of our life and certain topics. And this week it's food, and it will continue to be food for at least the next 5 or 6 episodes. So I'm diving deep into food and I am excited. This is going to be different than anything you've likely heard or experienced unless you've already taken one of my programs and coached with me. And if you're listening to this and you have coached with me, then this has changed your life. And I'm so honored to have taken the journey with you and for several of you to be continuing on that journey with you as your coach, because it is a journey. And I know, like, sometimes I hear that word journey and I'm like, oh my gosh, journey, it's a journey. It sounds, I don't know, kind of goofy, but it is a journey. It's an ongoing process, and we're not striving for perfection and some quick fix or some fad diet. Those things just don't work. And if you need more proof why they don't work, go back and listen to my episodes on taking the right kind of action. One of the reasons I chose the health and life coach training that I did is because it was focused on helping people with habit change. So lifestyle changes, mindset changes, small steps to habits are what lead to those results. It's not a gimmicky quick fix. When I talk about food, I'm not talking about starving or deprivation or shaming. It's so nice to be free from those things when it comes to food or eating or weight loss. So making lifestyle changes in any area, forming habits in any area of your life goes back to that 3-step process. Taking the right kind of action over time, checking your thoughts over time, getting the right kind of accountability and support, you guessed it, over time. Over time, over weeks, over months. So hearing me spew out information and concepts on this show, while hopefully is providing you with value and things to think about, it won't be enough to get you results, right? Just listening to it. If that were the case, I would have so many results because I have so much information, right? As I've talked about, I have all the books and listen to all the podcasts, but just getting the information doesn't get you results. That's why I'm so passionate about inviting people into my coaching programs, because they help put you on the path to making lifestyle changes and forming habits. It's the best way to get results, especially when it comes to food, eating, weight loss, digestion, etc. So when you're ready, I'm here. Until then, I can't stress enough how time is on your side when it comes to your food goals. In the last 20 plus years, I've been all over the place with my own eating habits, ways of eating, dieting. Oh my gosh, I've done them all. Making the kind of progress you want with your food or weight goals takes time. So take a deep breath. These things need to happen slowly over time so your brain doesn't freak out. So you're not trying to go too far from your norm. Like, I'm going to all of a sudden not eat meat or not eat sugar or stop eating dessert or stop snacking. We tend to just get geared up and we just set ourselves up for an uphill battle right away in terms of food. It takes time, and that's good because we want the changes to last and we want them to be pleasurable. I've had women take at least 2 or 3 coaching programs with me over the course of a year or 2 so they can slowly begin to use the tools and mindset shifts that get them results in the areas of their weight or food or any area, sleep, self-care, but we're focused on food. I want to tell you that it's not just about the number on the scale. So if you want some extreme fix to weight loss or a quick fix, this is not the podcast. My program is not for you. Now, with that said, women that have taken my programs have lost weight. 100% they have. But it's because they have taken small steps over time and done the work to adopt new beliefs about their relationship with food and their body. The concepts I'm going to introduce you to in the next several episodes can change your life. They can change your relationship with food for the better, give you more energy, and help you lose weight. When you take action around what I'll teach you, you can get results. Again, if you use my 3-step approach, right? Take the right kind of action, check your thoughts, get the right kind of accountability and support. Okay. In the last few years, I've learned how to balance my own relationship to food, and I have seen results in many areas, including more energy, less stress, better weight management. It feels so good and freeing after so many different diets and deprivation and weight loss, then weight gain, blah, 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 to be in balance and at peace with my relationship to food. Now, am I always in balance and at peace? No, that's not realistic. But as I've aged and gone through hormonal changes and weight loss, weight gain, I've learned to be at peace with my relationship to food and working on being at peace with my relationship with my body. What I'm about to offer you is a ton of value for free because I'm so passionate about this topic. Before I dive in, though, I want to offer for you to keep an open mind. Your brain is not used to thinking this way about food. And also, warning, I'm going to get fired up because I'm so passionate about it. I'm passionate about food. I love food. So in this series of episodes, we're going to talk about the who, what, where, why, and how around food. Along the way, I'll share my own experiences and previous beliefs with you, and you can either nod along or insert your own experience in your own mind. I used to think that all that mattered was what I put in my mouth. If I wanted to lose weight or get more energy, it was all about what am I eating? What am I putting in my mouth? I thought I could either lose weight or gain weight by eating the quote right or quote wrong foods. Plus, if I put some exercise in there, maybe that would help. I never considered my relationship with food. I didn't believe in all that nonsense, really, right? Like, just tell me what to eat, what new diet, and I'll just force myself to follow it so I can get the results, right? Like whatever it is. Oh, is it paleo I'm doing? Okay, let's do that. Like force myself that it was all about the what to eat. Now, no doubt, people, obviously, what we put in our mouth has an effect on our energy, our weight, our mood, our health. So I'm not denying that. But there's more than just what we're putting in our mouth. So I used to, again, believe all I needed to do was eat the right things and avoid the quote wrong things. So I would set off doing that, whatever the expert in that particular diet said. Like, you need to eat this, you need to drink this much water, you need to eat these things, don't eat these things. Okay. So it's always the eat this, don't eat that, right? Anytime we're thinking about weight loss or food. And it was hard to maintain. My gosh, it's hard to maintain, isn't it? Depending on the particular diet we've chosen. But me being me and very like strong-willed and, at that time, this was before I went through my coach training, by the way. At that time, again, I was taking all the wrong kind of action around it, but I would just get into that. I'm going to plan, I'm going to force myself. And I could actually last on that quote diet or whatever it was for weeks, even months. But then eventually I just yo-yoed back, right? Or I would eat all the quote healthy things, but still not see any results in my weight or my energy. Have you ever done that? It's like I'm doing all the quote right things, right? And it's been a week, it's been 2 weeks. So part of it is sometimes we want to see results too quickly. The other part is that we think we're doing all the quote right things by whatever it is we're putting or not putting in our mouth, and we're still not getting the results. So for a long time, I really was eating a lot of high quality, quote, healthy things, the things you think of, right? I was eating kale salads and fruits and vegetables. And, this went on for a long time where I was eating a lot of healthy things, but I was still not getting the results I wanted. Because as I would learn when I went through my coaching program and as I would experience as I was being coached and now coaching others, the way I was eating, who I was being when I was eating, where I was eating, how I was eating, all the other things I was doing or not doing in my life were having an effect on my results or lack of my results. It just wasn't about, hey, I'm eating the kale salad. Come on, people, where are the results? But how am I eating it? Where am I eating it? Who am I being when I'm eating it? And all those things were affecting my results. And I never dreamed that those other things had that much of an effect. I thought it was all just let me get my hands on the right food and avoid, quote, the wrong food, and I'll lose weight and have more energy. But that wasn't it. It's not just about the food. My sleep affects my weight. My mood affects my weight. My movement, all those things, right? But it's not just what I'm eating. It's how I eat, what I eat, why I eat, where I eat. So take a deep breath. I've got you. We're going to break it all down in this series of podcast episodes, and I am excited and fired up. Also, I want to just offer to you that feeling good about your body, having energy, enjoying a meal, using food to heal your body, all of these things are possible regardless of the freaking number on the scale. Feeling good about your body, having energy from food, enjoying a meal, using food to heal your body. They're all possible for you regardless of the number on the scale. I'm not saying that it's not important to weigh yourself. I'm not getting into all of that stuff right now. I want to offer to you these new possibilities about how you think about your body and food. A side effect of adopting some new actions and new mindsets around food can be weight loss. A side effect of learning how to have a healthier, more balanced relationship with food can be weight loss, more energy. So I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a healthcare provider. Let's be very clear on that. I don't design meal plans for my clients or any of those things. I help my clients follow through with the meal plan that maybe a nutritionist set for them. Or when it comes to exercise, maybe I help my clients follow through on what their maybe fitness coach or physical therapist is telling them to do. I help people follow through with action. But let's be clear, I'm not a nutritionist or a healthcare provider. I'm not a counselor or a mental health provider. You know, if people that have eating disorders and, you know, need professional, licensed people in their life to help them. Yes, I'm so happy those people are out there. I'm not that. I'm a middle-aged woman who has experienced firsthand the weight loss, the weight gain, the yo-yo cycle as a result of fluctuating hormones and the demands of everyday life. I am a habit-trained coach, and I help people follow through with actions long enough so they can see the results that taking those actions can have. So perhaps it is the action or the plan that a nutritionist, healthcare provider, or a counselor wants you to do. Then I can help you follow through with that and stay on track. Sustained action, even slowing down and actually chewing our food, can have a big impact on our energy and our weight over time. During my year-long coach training, I had the privilege of working with people from all over the world. It was the first time I realized how, as an American, the way I eat differs greatly from many people in Europe. And we'll get into that when we talk about the where I eat, how I eat, why I eat, and who I'm being when I eat. So we can change nothing else. Let me offer this to you as even a challenge. Don't even change what you eat. But if you start adjusting how you eat it by actually chewing it, not being rushed and stressed and multitasking when you eat it, then fine. Eat all the pizza, bread, cheese, whatever. Keep eating whatever. Don't worry about the what. But if you change the how you eat it, you're going to experience some results. So food, we need to ask ourselves these questions and pay attention to the answers over time. Question 1, what do I eat? Does it give me energy or does it take it away? We're going to have a whole episode on this. Number 2, who am I being when I eat? Am I being stressed? Am I being rushed? Am I being relaxed? Number 3, where do I eat? Where do I eat? Do I eat in front of the TV? Do I eat while I'm driving? Do I eat with friends? How do I eat? How do I eat? Number 4, how do I eat? Do I eat rushed? Do I eat quickly? And why do I eat? Why do I eat? No judgment here, folks. Why do I eat? Well, sometimes I eat because I'm hungry and I need energy. Sometimes I eat because I'm bored. Sometimes I eat because I'm happy. Sometimes I eat because I'm sad. Sometimes I eat because I'm watching TV and I just like to eat when I watch TV. No judgment, folks. No judgment. We're just asking these questions and answering them and getting curious over time. No judgment. Ladies, no judging yourself for the answers. Ladies, no judgment, only curiosity. Each episode, I'll tackle one of those questions, the what, where, when, why, and how. I'll share examples from my own life. We're not striving for perfection here, people. There's no judgment. I'm being completely honest and transparent when I say, yes, sometimes I eat because I'm happy, because I'm sad, because I'm bored, because I'm lonely, because I'm excited, right? Sometimes I eat for energy, but sometimes I'm eating for these other things. No judgment. I just have to get curious and find out what I'm seeking and what other things I need pleasure from. So I'll share examples from my own life. Again, we're not talking about perfection. We're talking about balance, right? And I'll share examples from my clients who've worked with me. Obviously, not names or anything personal, but just examples from my programs. So, food: what, who, where, how, and why. I'll spend one episode on each starting next week. Oh, I'm excited. If you're ready to see how taking small steps around food can help you feel healthier and more balanced, sign up for a free consult call with me. We'll chat about what you would like help with around food or energy or weight loss, and you'll leave the call with clarity and a simple step to take in the week following the call that will get you closer to what you want. Go to the free call link in the show notes and sign up today. It's free, it's fun, and you get a glimpse of what it's like to have a coach for a call. Remember, keep it simple, keep it real, and I will catch you in the next episode.